shit. Oh shit. One Piece chapter 823. That's an understatement to say that it's a real big headline today. Revolutionary headquarters in ruin. So you're telling me this dude followed them back to the headquarters with Dragon and all the rest of them in there? Kind of like on some Luffy and All Long Park shit, where Luffy just walked into All Long, said, "Which one of you guys is All Long?" Knocked All Long in the face, and then brought All Long Park all the way down to the bottom. So one of these dudes walked in there, said, "Which one of you fools is Dragon?" Okay, because my man followed Sabo in the back, so he went back and said, "Which one of you dudes is Dragon?" Knocked Dragon out, and then left the revolutionary headquarters in utter ruin. I had such higher hopes for Luffy's father. You know, like, Nico Robin was like, "I got friends in powerful places. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me." And then this shit happens. This shit happens. Oh, man. What the fuck is Oda trying to do here? Like, I was getting so excited. Like, the Reverie's getting ready to happen. You know, you get to see my girl Vivi. I forgot what Vivi looked like, man. You know, like Vivi, a big old ball of sweet, beautiful, you know, beautiful everything, man. You know, see, she could be giving Nico Robin tips on how to move from being a pedestrian, common girl, right, to being an absolute queen. Vivi could give her tips, baby. You know, and see, that's part of the thing. When they in Baroque works, the reason why Vivi was so down low on the bottom of the totem pole is because, see, Vivi was being held back because Nico Robin felt threatened. That's what that was. When she was Miss All Sunday, right? Like, Vivi showed up in there, and Vivi said, "You can be Miss All Sunday. I'll be Miss Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday." I like fucking with you guys about Nico Robin, man, because yeah, I know it pisses people off. I know it pisses some of you guys off, but yo, like, I'll say this, man, like, what I really enjoyed about this chapter, like, when it opens up, right, when it opens up, and you got Vivi, and she's up there by a flag post, and she's got her arms stretched out. She looks like she's at home. She looks like she's at home, and you know, just seeing her like this, it's one of those things where, like, I've said before on a few different occasions, like, I really wish she would have become a Straw Hat. I really wish she would have become a Straw Hat. I think she could have been a really good addition to the crew. I think she could have been a really good addition to the crew, man. Like, I love seeing her at sea, though. I love seeing her at sea. And one of the things I like is, like, I like how, you know, you get this moment where everybody's just worrying. They're like, okay, well, Hina is watching, the Navy's here, and Vivi's just right at home. And they're like, a monstrous bird could take you, a meteorite could fall on you, and Pel's just like, yo, just chill out, man. Chill out. Like, she's got experience. She's got experience at the sea. She's got experience at the sea. And, you know, what I really like about that is how Vivi, again, despite all that, right? Despite all that, when they say, well, you know, like, the Navy could be paying attention, Vivi never loses sight of who she really is. You know, they said, oh, she was just starting to get used to being regal, being royalty. Vivi is adventure. Vivi is that girl. She's always gonna seek out some thrills, man. Like, once you get a taste of it, you know, you can't really go back to it, man. You really can't go back to it. And so, you know, in Cobra, it's just like, yo, I really wish my daughter would find a husband. I really wish my daughter would find a husband. Then I could step down, and they're like, well, we have a list of suitors for you. Vivi's like, okay, you can toss them all out. See, I love that about Vivi, right? Because, like, one of the things you get right there is it shows, like, Vivi, she ain't gonna marry just anybody, right? But the other thing is she's gonna break tradition. She's already not a traditional princess, right? She joined a fucking pirate organization and worked for one of the warlords of the sea. Vivi ain't gonna do things in a textbook manner, and that's what I love about her character. That's what I really love about her character, man. And I can understand the whole thing of pressure. Like that's kind of like my mom. My mom's just like, oh, well, when are you gonna get married? All you doing is dating. You're dating. You're dating. You're always talking to somebody. Y'all just talking. You're gonna be 70 years old talking about y'all just talking. And I want some grandchildren. I'm like, God damn, man, I'm not even anywhere near 30. Chill the fuck out. But I mean, that's kind of how that shit is, though, man. Like royalty, they expect you to have a suitor and to be married and married for politics. Unfortunately, down south they expect you to get married and everything when you're 21 years old. So you get to be in my age when you hit your mid 20s. They look at you and they're like, yo, there's something wrong with you. So I mean, I thought that part was cool. I also like how we get to check in on all the different nations that are coming. We get a little narration about what the Reverie is going to be. We get a little narration. Basically, all the countries of the world, they join together and they talk about basically the most serious topics in the world. They talk about the direction that the world government's going to take going forward. And you got people like Vivi's father who, he's going there. He's like, look, we got to find out what the Nefertari family of the past agreed to. Ever since I talked to Nico Robin, ever since I talked to her, I've seen that things aren't what they are supposed to be. I got to ask questions about the poneglyphs. Like, the shit's about to hit the fan here. The shit's about to hit the fan here. I like that, man. And what's going to be interesting is like these celestial dragons. These celestial dragons are going to understand all these places that Luffy's gone to. Luffy's made an impact. He's going to have some royalty there speaking up for him. This is going to be interesting to see how the world government handles this, man. And I'll say this, man. I do like the fact that, you get to see Viola and you get to see Rebecca talking about going to the Reverie together. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was also pretty cool that Dr. Kureha is talking about going with Dalton to the Reverie. I thought that was pretty cool as well. Like, it's going to be a collection. It's going to be a collection of basically Luffy's greatest hits showing up there. And like, Luffy low-key has a little harem going on here. Because, I mean, Rebecca's in it. You got Shirahoshi. Shirahoshi's just like, Luffy made me a promise we'd walk through a forest together. She doesn't want to go to the sea. And, Fukaboshi has to remind her. He has to tell her, look, you didn't learn anything from the Straw Hat crew. You got to be brave. Do you know how much this upcoming Reverie meant to our mother? Do you know what the Celestial Dragons did to us? We have to do this. We have to show up there. If you don't show up, it's going to look like we don't trust the land dwellers. And so now you got what's going on with Fishman Island about inequality. I mean, Oda, I see what Oda's done here. He's built up a nice little storm. He's built up a nice little storm here. And the only thing with this is, if I didn't read what happened to Dragon and them, I would say Dragon would pull a Sasuke, because it just makes the most sense. It just makes the most sense for him to take advantage of the fact that all these important people are all going to be in one spot and to just fuck up everybody at the Reverie. It's the same way Sasuke did with the 5 Kage Summon, where he's just like, oh, fuck that. The Hokage's here. I want all the smoke. Give me Mizukage, give me Kazekage, give me Tsuchikage. There's the Hokage. Shit, I'm missing one. Whatever other one I'm missing, the Raikage. I want him too. Like, that's kind of what I thought Dragon was gonna do. But I mean, that might just be my Naruto influence coming in. But I like that, and also like how Carrot shows up, and Carrot at one point attacks Luffy. And Luffy's like, can you take care of yourself? And it's like, yeah, once you start taking up fucking carrots, you're damn right. And I like how, while this is going on after the fact, you get that headline, but you also get Nami and Luffy debating who's going to cook. And it's just like, they're absolutely helpless without Sanji. But, like, I did like the fact that, Nami Nami, say, okay, I'll feed everybody. Watch the waves. Bad idea, because this dude Luffy ain't watching shit. But what I thought was interesting about that is, Nami's in total character. She's like, okay, it's gonna be 5,000 berries a person. Again, Nami's in character. I mean, overall, I mean, this is an okay chapter. Normally, I enjoy the character interaction part of it. This chapter right here, not so much. Not so much, man. Like, it's not as bad as the Gaimon chapter, because, I mean, getting to see Vivi again was pretty awesome. But, I mean, this is, I don't know, man. I got higher hopes. I got higher hopes for the next one, man. I got higher hopes for the next one. But, I mean, let me know down in the comment section, man. What you guys think about the news that, Dragon basically got his ass kicked. That's something, I want to see. I want to see that fight, man. I want to see that. That better be the next chapter. But, as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all into the end. Have an awesome day, guys.